That guy's coming across the bridge. Oh my... Hey guys, what's up? LDShadowLady here and welcome back to One Life. As you can see, I am riding the first ever fairy horse in this world and all is fine and dandy. Except it's not. Earlier today, I discovered something horrifying in my very own lavender land. I noticed there's something wrong with my cows. They're all naked. It's disgusting. Somebody has sheared the skin off my cows. Who has done this? I don't know. But this isn't the first time I've seen a naked animal on this server. Here is some footage from a few weeks ago where I ran into a naked polar bear. Ew. And just last week, Yami also ran into a naked polar bear on the server. A naked polar bear? And as if that wasn't bad enough, a mere few days ago, I flew past a cliffside of nude llamas. I don't know who is responsible for all this animal skin shaving, but I have a few theories. Suspect number 1, Shubble. I could conclude that Shubble is responsible since she lives the closest. I also noticed that she has no cows of her own to shear, which makes her my prime suspect. However, there is another. CPK. Notorious for borrowing and stealing things from other players on the server. Perhaps he thought my cow's flesh would grow back and that I wouldn't notice. Rather suspiciously, he also has no cow pen of his own. So just where has he been getting his leather from all these years? It's certainly something to ponder. Or perhaps the person behind these attacks is none other than Scott. He is, after all, the most powerful player on the server, with the first ever advanced Nether Star sword. But how exactly did he get to be so powerful? Maybe he used the leather from my cows to craft himself some enchanted upgrades. Or perhaps his motive was not to collect leather at all. Maybe it was a prank. Scott is an infamous prankster after all, and has even previously used animals in his pranks on me. Pretty suspicious. So those are just my theories about who is the perpetrator of this crime. If you have any more intel, please let me know in the comments below. And vote in the poll on this video if you think you know who did it. And perhaps one day we will get revenge. But for now, I think our number 1 priority is securing Lavender Land from further attacks. And I have some cool ideas how we can make this place safe. So we have this huge area of land that we need to protect somehow. Now, realistically, people are really only coming from this direction from spawn. Nobody lives behind me anymore, so we only need to protect this front half. I know, we could make a bridge across and then booby trap the bridge. Okay, now that we have this beautiful, perfect bridge connecting me to the outside world, we need to booby trap it and make it impassable. So we're going to use some of the things from the security craft mod, starting with this electrified iron fence gate. It's just iron around a fence gate, and we're going to put it right here. So let's make 2 perfectly innocent birch fence gates, and then make them deadly. Ta-da! Wow, okay. How do they work? What happens if I try and open it? Nothing, it won't open. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I can't break it. I done goofed. Are they gonna be stuck here forever? What the heck?
12 seconds later.
Okay, after a little bit of research, I figured out that this doesn't work on me because I made it. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to test it. Let's test it on Bear. Oh, no! Oh my gosh! Okay, it works. It definitely works. Oh my gosh, Bear almost died. Bear, what are you doing? You got a death wish? Get out of there. Let's get him safely over here. Where he's not going to be electrocuted to death. Okay, so the electrified fence is functional, but if they manage to get past this somehow, maybe by jumping over it, we need something else that is going to slow them down. So how about a laser block? This looks fun. So I think all we have to do is place these within 5 blocks of each other and it will form a laser beam. So I'm going to hide it behind one of these pillars right here. Oh, a laser! Cool. Now will it hurt me? No. Oh, that's not very well hidden, is it? Not at all. Now we're gonna need Bear to test this again. Let's just push Bear through. Oh, nothing happened. Looks like the laser might be a fail. And it's definitely giving off the stay away vibe that I'm trying to put out here. Next, we shall try the cage trap. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. A cage trap. Let's place this one over here in the grass. I guess like this. I don't know how it works. I'm too scared to test it. Will it even work on me? Oh, It didn't do anything. I guess it only works on other players, but I'm going to cover it up with some leaves to disguise it a little bit. Hopefully nobody notices that right there. Oh, who am I kidding? That's super obvious. Now I'm also going to put some signs around. Keep out. Leave my cows alone. Only the worthy may cross this bridge. And I am worthy, so I can cross. So if they somehow manage to make it past my cleverly disguised cage trap, my electrified gates, and my laser of nothingness, we're gonna place a mine. Yes, this may demolish my own bridge that I just spent an hour making, but it's worth it to keep out these pesky kids. So let's just cleverly place these around. And I'm not gonna test one of these because I think it might go off if I stand on it. So I'm just gonna back away slowly and then run. Because the next thing we are going to defend is my cows. Look at them all there. Still some little nudies. So here we are going to craft a username logger so that I can keep track of who is visiting my cows in the night. So I'm just going to get in here and somehow place this down there. So as you can see, it has logged me. Now there's no reason for anybody else to be hanging around near my cows. So if anybody tries to go in there, I'll know about it. And I'm also going to place a username logger down here and hide it under this carpet. So if anybody comes and steals some of my precious peaches or bug habitats, then I will know exactly who to question. And I just love these so much, I'm going to place one by the bridge as well, avoiding these mines. And now if anybody attempts to cross the bridge, I will know just who did it. And finally, one more over here to protect my fairy horse. Now I know what you're thinking, I don't have a fairy horse yet, but I will soon. And that is because we're about to make one. So we need to take 2 of these Zorses. I've got one here called Indigo and one called Fauna. And we need to make these into a unicorn and a Pegasus to make a fairy horse. So I've been collecting so many hearts of fire, undead, and darkness to make these essences so I can turn Indigo into a bat horse. Ooh, mysterious. And Fauna into a fire horse. Lovely, but that is not their final form. We need to turn them to the light by making 2 essences of light. There we have it, folks. And we need to take Indigo above cloud level. Very important part of the process. Let's go to Ollie's unused home. Use this ugly thing that I built here. Don't fall off. Oh, no, Indigo, no! Transform! Where are you going, Indigo? No, wait, you're my ride! You can't go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be stuck up here. Oh, I nearly fell. That was scary. So now all we need to do is breed Indigo and Fauna together, and they should give birth to a fairy horse. Oh, there it is. Okay, look at my little baby fairy horse. She's so beautiful. I put a poll on the last video asking what color I should dye her, and overwhelmingly people wanted a dark blue fairy horse. So that is what we're gonna use. So let's give her this dye and she will look beautiful. Yes! Oh, she looks like a starry night sky. Oh my gosh, we have to name her appropriately. We have so many name suggestions. Midnight, Lunar, Eclipse, Star, Galactica, Zodiac. Ooh, I like Zodiac. Let's go for that. You shall now forevermore be known as Zodiac. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Now, Zodiac is super beautiful and all, but it cost me a lot of resources to acquire her. I had to get 5 Essence of Fire, 5 Essence of Darkness, and 4 Essence of Undead. That's a lot of essences. And one day, I want to have all of the fairy horse colors, and I've thought of a cool way to get more essences for my experiments. I will offer a trade to the people of this server. If you bring me essences, I will make you a fairy horse. Oh no, that guy's coming across the bridge. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I just witnessed this. He exploded one of the mines. Oh, this is a huge flaw in my plan. Oh dear. So over here, I'm going to build a little shop where people can place their orders and drop off the essences and then later collect their fairy horse. And I'm going to be building this out of magic wood from these beautiful magic wood trees that gives this lovely blue plank. Ta-da! Here is the building, but there's one finishing touch I want to add that is going to make this place magical. I'm going to build some fairy wings coming out the sides to look kind of like a fairy horse. So people will see it and they will see how majestic a fairy horse is and they will want one themselves. We'll venture inside to purchase one. Some beautiful wings for a beautiful building. Now we just need to set up the interior to accept people's fairy horse orders by slaying all these black sheep because we don't need them anymore. Sorry, miscalculated how much black wool I would need. My bad. So in here, I have built 3 pens for when the Faerie horses are ready to go to their new owners. But before anyone can place any orders, they need to know how. So here we have an armor stand with a creepy head on it. And he will tell you how to place your order. How to order, fill in the book and deposit the essences. I'm gonna write the cost here, which is 1 Faerie horse equals 8 fire essence, 8 darkness essence, and 6 undead essence. Now, those of you with a good memory will realize that is actually more than is required to make a Faerie horse, but I gotta make a profit here, okay? I'm gonna use the extra essences to make some Faerie horses of my own. So now all we need is the order form in a book and a chest for the essences. So I'm gonna put 3 chests because I'm only gonna do 3 orders at a time. So please complete the order form, fill out the information on each page. We need your name, desired horse name, and desired horse color. And then they have to sign the book and put it in the chest with their payment. So we'll leave one of these in each of the chests, and hopefully somebody comes and orders a horse from me, because my last shop didn't do so well. Don't you just feel sorry for everyone who doesn't have a Faerie horse already? Get yourself down to LDShadowLady's Faerie Horse Emporium and get yours now. So that is where I'm going to end this episode of One Life. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like on this video, and I will see you next time.